Welcome back to a brand new episode of 101 Second Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about this. Cold Pursuit, Liam Neeson's brand new movie that has been caught up in all manner of controversy. In it he plays a father who drives a snowplow in a very snowy area just above Denver, and his son's been killed and he wants to know why, and then of course it's time for revenge. Alright, okay, back in a second. Right, okay, Cold Pursuit. Now this is a very odd thing from the get-go for me, because when I first saw the trailer for it, obviously I immediately realised it was In Order of Disappearance, a film that I actually loved from the last few years, a Scandinavian movie, and I was just thinking, oh Jesus Christ, they've just gone and remade another European movie, you know, in America, and what's the point of that? But then I found out that Hans-Peter Mollen, the director of In Order of Disappearance, is the guy who's actually remade it in America, and that of course is very interesting to me. I want to see how he's taken it from one kind of culture all the way into another, and that's worked. There's nothing new about this. George Slutsier took his movie The Vanishing from Holland, made it in America, didn't go so well, and of course you've got Peter Haneke who did Funny Games in both, and it's somewhat like the American Funny Games. I think it's the closest thing that I can say, in that you watch it, he's actually kept the same level of style in it, which is really interesting. It looks as kind of unique as In Order of Disappearance. It has the same line in black comedy, but you kind of question to a certain extent, not to the extent with Gus Van Sant's Psycho, which is basically a scene-for-scene remake, but you do question, like you do with Funny Games, what's the point of any of this to a certain extent? In that, it can't improve on the original, because the original is not only is it sensational, but I don't think that's the whole purpose of it. And I understand the idea is to remake it so that they can make money, which the original didn't because it's a subtitled movie. But what's the point? There's no purpose to it. And that's the kind of feeling you leave. I left thinking, oh, that was good, and it is. But it's not as good as the original. So you just leave thinking, what the hell was the point of any of that in terms of an exercise? I just don't understand it. If you haven't seen the original, obviously, I think you like it. Okay. Back soon.